Rory, day 13. Um, Today I'd say I gave maybe a 85% effort towards the goals that I'm trying to achieve, and 85 just isn't going to cut it, I'm afraid. So, still got to step up. Another level is what it's going to take to achieve this. Now, my workouts are good, my eating's good. Like I talked about, there's just a couple other areas of my life that I know I've got to step up. Money's one of them. One of my goals for a while has been to not spend money that I don't need to spend. And still, pretty much on a daily basis, I'm going to a gas station or I'm going here or there or something and spending a little bit of money on something that I really don't need. So that's just part of my goals that I'm trying to achieve. And so to have a 100% day, I've got to live all of the goals, not just this physical goal that I'm trying to achieve. So I'm happy though with the results I'm getting as far as my health is concerned, and going to keep pushing through. And the great part about this goal is that I already can tell that it's not just going to make me healthy; it's going to make me a better person because I'm going to be focused on several areas of my life that need improvement. So today I just wanted to tell you a little story from my own life, and maybe you can find a way to apply it into your life. It's not a particular principle that I'm trying to highlight, I don't think, but just something that happened to me that I hope you can take into your life and use. So um, probably, I don't know, I guess it's coming up on maybe a year ago, maybe 9 months ago or so. I I was getting frustrated a lot with our money situation. And when you have frustration in one area of your life, it's really hard to be as excited about a goal that you're trying to achieve. Um, so I knew I had to figure out a way to stop this frustration about my money situation. And so I thought about it a lot. I prayed about it. I put it out there to the universe to find out what I could do in order to, if I couldn't immediately make more money, what can I do to change my feelings about money so that every time I have to pay a bill, I'm not frustrated by it and worried about what bill's coming out next and how I'm going to come up with the money for this and that and the other. And it finally hit me that really there wasn't much I could do about the bills and when they were going to come out and the money that was going to be there. I know that mentally, I'm sure there's more that I can do to set a goal and write it out and some things that we've talked about in past videos. But as far as my day-to-day concern over money, it wasn't doing me any good. Either the money was going to be in the account to pay the bill or it wasn't. It's not like I could go out and work an extra hour or, there really just wasn't a whole lot that I could immediately do about it. So I decided that it was just my mind that had to change. And what I decided to do was not look at my bank account for as long as it took because I knew the money was either going to be there or it wasn't. And whether I looked at the account 10 times in a day or not wasn't going to make the money be there or not. So I did that. And I'd say it was, I don't know, a month and a half to 2 months. I didn't ever look at my checking account. I didn't ever know how much money was in there. I didn't know if the next bill was going to get paid. And it saved me. It literally has been a life-changing type of experience. It sounds so funny, but I'm never stressed about money anymore. After that, going through that 2 months, for one, I realized that God takes care of me a lot better than I thought He was. And there was not very often that I didn't pay the bills that I need to pay. And since then, over the last 6 or 7 months, there's never been a time that I missed a bill. And even though I'm back to looking at my account again, I just don't stress about it. Either the money's going to be there, it's not, and I really don't have to worry that much about it. And if I trust God and the universe to take care of me, they'll do a better job of it than I can. and it's working and it's great. And I this last month I was down to $6 in my checking account, and then my financial aid from school came through, and that was a check for several $1,000s, and that'll keep us going for several months. So I just think it's cool. It's a cool idea that there's things that we can do to change our mind about our problem areas, and that's usually what's going to need to happen. It's not that the physical circumstances are going to change that quickly. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but our mind can change in an instant.